Go ahead. This is part of the podcast. I am not removing this.
No, listen.
People need to know.
Welcome to another episode of RATz, Random Ass Thoughts with Kate
and Tebow,
where we unprofessionally discuss absolutely nothing of value to anyone.
These are unconvinced opinions of hypothetical topics and events that may or may not have passed through your mind.
And if you finish a whole episode and wonder, what the hell did I just listen to? Then we've done our jobs.
Welcome to RATz.
All right. Hello, welcome back. I want to say my chair is really squeaky right now. I don't know why. It's the same chair. It hasn't moved from this spot, but it is really squeaky. So in case you hear that, that's what that is.
It wants some attention today. It's like, yeah. I'm here.
In case I actually fall, that's just the chair giving out.
We're back with episode 6.
We are. Episode 6. I know. They just keep getting better.
I think so.
After every episode you text me, you're like, I think that one was even better than the last one.
Yeah. I'm like, this one is my favorite one. Every single one is my favorite one. Should we get right into it?
Let's go. Let's do the wheel.
I forgot to pull up the wheel picker. No.
Oh, okay.
I know. Here I am already, but I'm not really
I know.
Ready.
You're acting like we're still at episode 1.
I know.
Like we don't know what we're doing by now.
Get it together.
Right?
Do your job. Good thing the internet is no longer like dial-up speed, you know? All right.
For real.
I'm pressing the randomizer.
All right.
What number will it fall on? Number 9.
Did they just play music just now?
Yeah. Okay, so this is kind of relevant to what I'm gonna do it again. Is that okay?
All right. Why? What happened?
No, this is kind of close to what we did last time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna do it one more time.
All right, we make the rules. Let's do it.
Yeah. We decide whatever the hell we want to do.
We're not gonna let a picker run our lives.
No, exactly. All right, number 5. Let's try this again.
I was about to say, read it before you have enthusiasm over the number.
No. Yeah, exactly. It'll be like, wait, hold on a second. One more time. No. Number 5. Okay. Snooze or no snooze?
Oh, man. Hell yes. Snooze. All day.
Oh, you snooze? You're a snoozer? Really?
I am. I build it into my. So I don't snooze. I just set multiple alarms.
Which is kind of like
so my first alarm is what I consider that's my ideal alarm, right? Like ideal, if I'm on top of my game, that's the one I go in.
Right.
The next alarm is my no for real. And then my last alarm is, oh shit, get your ass moving, you're about to be late.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
it's like now.
Yeah,
but
that's it.
Do you, those multiple alarms that you said, do you snooze those?
No.
Okay, because then
I just set multiple alarms. Yeah, I just set multiple alarms. Yeah, because it's not like 1 minute. You know, yeah.
I was not expecting that. I thought that you for sure were like you're up before your alarm even goes.
One and done. Funnily enough, like on basketball days, oftentimes I am. But I think I'm just like anticipating the alarm, and I don't want it to wake Aaron up. So I'll anticipate it, but I also don't set alarms other than for like when I actually have to.
That's what I was going to say. I'm like, I'm 100% a snooze person. And it's annoying because like snooze also doesn't give you an even interval, right? Like it's not like
I don't know what it does.
10 minutes. You get 8 minutes of sleep.
Oh, really?
And it's like the worst thing because it's like right in between, like you're settling in and then it goes back on and you're like, damn it, couldn't you not like...
Bottom line is you just don't want to wake up.
Right. But I set multiple alarms and those multiple alarms I snooze.
Okay.
If I need to set an alarm, which I don't normally need to set an alarm.
Right.
We have like, I'm gonna whisper it. We have an Alexa in the room. Because, like if she hears her name, she'll like go on. And she's set to wake us up at a certain time. And usually that's it. Like if she goes off, then it's like, you got to get up.
I just want to say that Amazon has succeeded. You referred to her as a she. They have succeeded. It's not like if it goes off. No, it's if she goes off. If she determines we have to be awake. Would you get a call or something?
Exactly. Yeah, that's annoying. I did not know that happens like that.
Well, actually, you know what? That reminds me. I was about to judge you hard, but I got to put my do not disturb on. There we go.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Mine is on.
Okay.
But hold on, maybe.
Do you have exceptions?
Yeah, it's like does that, right?
Yeah, so I have exceptions in mine.
That's it. And why are we literally? This is like I'm not a pro at all.
I know. Seriously, episode 6. Hold on.
On my computer are not turning on either, so it's not like I can send a message through my computer to say like stop calling me. Stop.
You are really giving off some major episode 1 vibes.
I am. Hold on. Do you mind? I'm just gonna.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. This is part of the podcast. I am not removing this.
No, listen.
People need to know.
This is how chaotic I am.
No, because at least it wasn't me. So.
Yeah, this is what happens when I'm literally sweating over here.
Oh no, okay. That's right. Oh, that's right. Let me stop messing around.
I'm like,
you're stressing over it.
All right, here we are. Back again.
Okay.
I'm sorry. This is technology.
This is technology. And you're just too popular. You need to send text while we're doing a podcast.
Literally.
I don't know.
And then technology is like, this is not me. This is you. You know?
Yeah. Literally, Alexa just said that.
Yeah.
She just said, it's not me, it's you.
It's you. So, speaking of snooze or no snooze, bring it back so we don't go too far.
Okay.
Where are we going with this?
Did you just lose track? Are you serious? Wait, hold on. You took charge of coming back to. You were like, no, okay, but seriously.
But I'm like, there was nowhere to go.
I don't know.
There was nowhere to go.
No. I think we had completed the snooze or no snooze. Now it's just, onto the.
That's it. That's how fast we're moving today.
I mean, listen. The topic was pretty easy. It wasn't controversial. I don't think, I think there are snooze. Well, so I can bring Erin into this.
Yeah, does she snooze?
No,
I knew it.
No. Erin is like a freaking vampire. Like the thing goes off, she lifts up out of her bed. That's it.
Why?
That's it. I don't understand that. Like I need a little ramp up time typically. It's
like,
she's
what are
just
you
like
doing? That's exactly how Matu is too. It's like just up.
Yeah, it was almost like you've been waiting for this moment. Like I've been waiting for the opposite.
Right. Like could you not?
Okay, so question then. Are you between you and him, which are you? Morning or morning evening person?
100% a night owl. So I will.
Okay, and he is what?
He is neither. He's not a morning person and he's not a night. Okay. He's like a daytime person. But he does just wake up. So it's like he needs his 8 hours of sleep, and then when the alarm goes up, he's up. And it takes him a moment to like get into the day, but then I think he thrives from like 10 to 5, and then it's only downhill from there on those bookends.
5. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's interesting because I think Erin's definitely more morning than night.
Yeah. What are you? Are you a night person?
I fluctuate. I will be extremes on both sides. So, I could stay up till 2 or 3, and I could also wake up at 5:30.
Yeah, I'm the same. I can be happy, up and going, and energetic in the morning, but I thrive from the hours of midnight. Well, I should say 10 o'clock to like 3 in the morning.
Oh, so okay. See, I don't know that I thrive. I can do it. I enjoy it too. So it's just like but I would thrive more in the morning than I would in the evening.
So then you technically are a morning person because I think it goes by where you thrive.
Yeah, but it's also about where I feel like it's also about where what you prefer doing, and I don't particularly like. I'm not. Oh yeah, I'm gonna wake up at 5:30 every morning just because I like to start my day at
Yeah,
that point.
that's
No,
true.
no, I would rather not. I'd
Hmm.
rather start my day at like 7:30 or 7.
That's true.
But on the days when I go play basketball in the morning, and I'm up at like 5:30, I love that.
Yeah.
I don't mind that at all.
No,
So I would rather play basketball in the morning.
starting 10 o'clock, like 10 p.m. comes around and I'm like, okay, let's go. Day's starting. Like my mind starts running. I feel like
You must be fun. Oh, you must be fun when my kid's like winding down, like I'm done with the day. It's over. You're over here like, let's go somewhere.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's literally, it's like an actual pain point, right? Because I'm like, come on, let's talk about this. Let's do that. And he's like, I am done. Like my brain,
his brain is shut off at that point. Like, yeah, where were you between the hours of 10 and 5, right, like a normal person? You were like ramping up.
I was sleeping. I was napping.
Napping. Oh, do you nap?
Oh yeah, I am a napper.
Oh, like a lot. Okay, but yeah. I don't nap. I collapse.
What is what is that? What is that?
That means that if you find me napping, it's because like I have not gotten enough sleep and I absolutely cannot move anymore. Like it's that painful type of, it feels very it even feels you're like so tired it feels uncomfortable to fall asleep.
Oh no. Like
you're a pleasure napper.
If I close my eyes, I can sleep. So if I were to now close my eyes, it would only take me 5 minutes to be gone. Like I can just sleep at any moment in time. Like that's just.
See, that would be fantastic.
And I enjoy it too. Like when people think when I say, oh, I was up till 3 a.m, they're like, oh, do you have insomnia? I'm like, no, I have none of it has never been a problem for me to sleep. I actually feel like sleeping is a problem. Like that's my problem.
Right. That's is that like you enjoy doing it too much?
Yeah. It's like maybe you need to get out of bed, but I love naps. I can take multiple naps in a day. I think that there's also an art to napping.
Holy, multiple naps in it. Oh, I had read somewhere that at one point we slept twice in a day. Like I slept. Believe it. And then we woke up at like 4, but functionally it wasn't working. So we shifted to, I don't know how accurate that was, but.
I think, so my family always refers to me as like a cat, right? Like I don't need a lot. I actually truly believe that I don't need 8 hours of sleep. 8 hours of sleep makes me feel sick. So I do really well with like 5 to 6 hours of sleep and then just like taking naps during the day. And then.
Right. So you still get the 8 hours. It's just in different increments.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
I need to be on that borderline delusion, And that's why I think snoozing works, because it's like I'm just constantly hovering in this state of like, am I sleeping or am I awake?
Yeah. See, like after a while, I don't like to be re-woken up after I passed out. So I'm like, I don't like the snooze thing for extended period of time. It's really like wake me up. I'm up. I just need like a little ramp up time. But I don't want to be woken back up after. No, that's just torturous. I'm like, no.
Or like, what about those dreams you have where you wake up and you do your day, and then you wake up again and you do your day again, and then you actually wake up?
Well, I don't do my whole day, Kate. So I don't know about what kind of dreams you're having.
No, but you have your part.
Like you have some. Yeah, you have part of the day. Yeah.
And usually
I don't know about doing the entire day.
Usually you're late. Like in those dreams, usually you're like running late or you can't find something.
See, I feel like if I asked Mathieu, he wouldn't say that was a dream. He'd be like, no, that was Monday.
Or he would just be like, that does not happen to me at all.
No, but he would be like, no, that was Monday. She actually lived that day. Yeah. She just thinks she dreamt it. But no, she was actually late.
Right.
You're like, that dream where you're just late to everything. And then the next day it's totally fine. But wow, man, those dreams are crazy.
So I have actually really learned to not be late anymore. And this is an embarrassing story on how.
Oh, wow. This got really somber. Like your tone got really, like, no, but seriously.
This is a story that changed my life on like why it's important to always be like on time. Because I was always kind of like late. Well, I mean, to be fair, if I'm going to be late, like 5 minutes, I always give a heads up. You know what I mean?
This story changed a lot.
But I used to be chronically late, like disrespectfully late, you know?
Okay.
And so one day I was like, I had both of the kids in the car and I was hanging flyers around town for this event that I was doing. So I walk into this tea shop with this flyer and I see this girl sitting down that I know. And I'm like, oh my God, hi, it's so nice to run into you. And she's looking at me and I'm looking at her. I'm like, what are you doing here? And she literally goes, we were supposed to meet here 10 minutes ago.
Oh, no.
And I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. She's like, I'm like, I feel so bad because I'm literally just here to hang this flyer and I have the kids in the car. So it's not like I could sit down with you. So here I am already 10 minutes late. This girl's waiting for me. I come in, she thinks like this B, you know, like 10 minutes late, waltzes in like there's nothing. And yeah, the universe was like, this is it. I'm going to show you what it looks like for you to be late and like how disrespectful it is to someone else.
That's not even late though. That's not late. You did. Technically, you just didn't show up.
I did not show up.
Like it wasn't even late.
And
that's
like,
just wow.
I wasn't there. I had no intentions of being there.
Like you did the worst version of it. Like that's as bad. That's as bad and as disrespectful as being quote unquote late as you could possibly be. It's like you had no intention of even being there and you were accidentally there.
I mean, like, what are the odds, right?
That I would say with most people, pretty slim. With you, probably like 30.
I was mortified. I mean, I'm still, when I think back of that story, I'm always like, wow, that was not okay. And then what could I do? Like, oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I actually can't sit with you because my kids are in the car. And so I am gonna go.
that was like the absolute perfect bad scenario for that kind of thing.
Like
okay, so
you're like, obviously I don't give a shit about you or our appointment. So
right.
I'm just gonna leave.
And so much so that I came here to do something else with a clear reason why I can't stay, just to rub it in your face that I do not give a shit about you. Wow, that's next level. Like I wish I would have thought of that for somebody I don't like.
No,
like I might have to keep that in my back pocket for somebody I don't like. Like make an appointment and then show up for a completely different reason, and then be like, "Well, I can't stay." Oh wow, that's impressive. So okay, so what were you gonna say? You wonder what?
I want to know her version of the story.
I mean, yeah, that would. Are y'all still friends?
I mean, yeah, I see her on Instagram and stuff, and
I've never seen her in person again.
Ever again. No, it was horrible. I don't recommend.
Well, I don't. I mean, really, it's reserved for people I really don't like. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend it either. But okay, so question on the topic of being late. Then, since you took it seriously, party starts at 5. What time do you show up?
Okay, that's different because I feel like, first of all, you should never be on time for a party.
Thank you.
I think that's disrespectful. Let me guess. Aaron is like, we need to be there at 5.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Hers is, but I don't even understand that. He's supposed to be from Belgium. Like it is rude in Europe to be on time to a party because you don't show up.
No.
If somebody says the party is at 6. You don't show up at 6.
He shows up at 6 on the dot. And we had an invitation for a surprise party. It was a Colombian surprise party. And
yeah, a Colombian surprise party. You show up at 10 if it's at 6.
Literally. And it was at 6 and I was like, we will be so early. We got there. No one was there. They were still setting up for the party. I was so pissed. Like, why would you do that? Whenever I have a party, I tell people, like, I know the time says 5. Do not show up at 5 o'clock. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, it's just like it's because I was always raised that it was respectful to the host that you give them a window in case it took a little bit longer to get ready, right?
Absolutely.
So you don't like show up right at the moment and you're like, but I feel like that's also somewhat American mentality where like you go in, you get it done, you eat your food, you're out there in 45 minutes. Like, you know, European mentality is like if you're invited somewhere for dinner, like it's going to be like 4 hours.
You're going to hang out. Yeah. I feel like
it's going to be a long time.
If you want to be on time, then you're coming with the expectation of helping. Like you're going to help me set up for this party. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if the person doesn't mind that, you know, but some people would like to like show you the finished product and not have you see how the sausage is made. So it's kind of like, okay, well, thanks for being here. You could put that on the table that I haven't put the stuff on yet.
No, but I also used to be like chronically late for those things, right? And so like I'm from South America, so like in Suriname we have Surinamese time, so you come late. So now that I've lived in America for a while, I do see it like, okay, there's a time window that you have where you can show up and it's okay. And everything beyond that is like...
Okay, so what is it now? What is your new standard now that you've been Americanized?
I feel like 30 minutes, like max. Okay. And you can squeeze it to like maybe 45.
That's for dinner, right?
If it's a dinner, I feel like that's fair. 30 minutes, you know? 30 minutes is max. Yeah. Like you can come in any time between that. If it's like it's not a dinner party, then you can come in whenever. I don't feel like there's a window. If they're like parties from 8 to 11, but it's just hanging out, I can show up at 10.
Okay, yeah. If parties from 8 to 11, I'll probably show up at like 9:15.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I'm not
gonna be the first to the party. No, like the person who's the first to the party is not the party.
No, they're like. And then also, we're also not lingering types of people. Usually we're pretty much like the first ones to go.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, I wouldn't be the first one to go. I'd linger, but I think, yeah. I mean, but like dinner. So like dinner, like here, 15 to 30 minutes is where I'd be that kind of spot. But yeah, I'm definitely not gonna be on time. That's just weird.
Okay. That's weird. Just weird. We're like, what are you doing? Why are you here?
Yeah. Be like, you want to be early? Like you want to see me get dressed?
Your life, literally.
Yeah. What do you want? I don't know.
Do you not ever get invited to parties? What's wrong with you?
Right. Have you not been out?
I know. You're just like there waiting.
Yeah. Like in the car or like that. That's the worst. Like in the car. Because I think, where was it? I think we've had that before where like so this is different. This is different. This one. No, hold on. This one is different. This one is different though. A kid's birthday party.
Okay.
So a kid's birthday party, typically like 2 hours span, right? And like that'll typically run more true to form, right? Like because you got kids involved. You want it to be a little bit more regimented. That's fine. But like, don't show up 10 minutes early and sit in your car. That's weird. Like, sit at a gas station if you really misjudge the time that bad. Like, you know, I don't care. Do something.
Has that
but don't
ever happened to, like, I can see Aaron just sitting in the car being like, I feel like, no, you need to go. You need to go right now. This is not happening.
You can't sit in my driveway. No. You've got to go somewhere else. There's a 7-Eleven around the corner. Get yourself a Slurpee and wait 45 minutes. I'm not dressed. Oh my gosh.
But like, what do you do too if they're like, I'm just imagining. You like say I'm throwing a party and it's like you arrive like 15 minutes early and now you're just like, you're not even in a driveway. You're like on the side of the road. Your car's still on. And I'm like coming out with some trash.
Like in your robe.
It's like, you're here. And it's just like, oh, it's okay. No. What are you doing? Why are you rushing me?
No, right. You're trying to get this event over with. Yeah. I'm like, what? You know, there was a part where you could RSVP and just say no. You know?
Right. No. I agree. I don't think you should ever be on time for parties. Ever.
Yeah. You got really
Never.
serious. I like after all of that, you got really, no, I agree. No. I take promptness very seriously now that I had this horrible event.
But for parties,
yeah.
no.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Cool.
Yeah, all right. So, cool. Great. What a transition. Would you rather? You want to go first, or
you
should
can
I go
go
first?
because I lost my space. No, which one? I don't know. You go first, or I go.
What in the
What's
world
happening
did you
with
just
you?
say? Did you know we were doing this today?
Yeah, I'm telling you, like all day today it's been like off. But
Okay.
I can go first, or you can go first.
Well,
It doesn't matter.
Yes, that's true.
That's how it works.
That's accurate. My thing is, how dark is yours?
It's not dark at all. Actually.
Okay, good. So then I'll go first. Would you rather? This might be an easy one. I don't know. Would you rather never be able to wear deodorant again, or never be able to shave again?
Oh my God. Okay. I would say, okay. No, actually, this is easy.
Okay,
Never be able to wear, I'd never be able to wear deodorant ever again.
Okay, yes. Well, this was going to call you out on how bad that smell is.
Right, well.
Because if you were like never shaving it, I figure that must be really bad.
Well, look here. I feel like if you're, okay, so I know like not shaving is a thing, right? Whatever. I still subscribe to shaving.
Yeah, as do I.
That's just what I do. And I just feel like if you're not shaving, then I'm assuming you're not using deodorant. You know, like that's
okay, right.
Okay, but that is also a horrible assumption on my part because might not be true. And I do feel like if I'm going to stink and not wear deodorant at all, then at least like look at my clean shaven pits, you know? Like I can't do both.
From a distance, you'll think I smell good.
Right.
But you know, if I don't,
you might be like, where's that smell coming from? You know,
and you're like, I don't know. It can't be me because look at me, I'm shaven.
And I do also think like naturally, the longer you go without deodorant, the better you end up smelling, right? I think I think it's the deodorant that makes us smell because it clogs our pores, and then you just need to use more.
That's
of it.
antiperspirant.
Yeah, I mean, I've never tried it. I just know that like this is a theory that I have.
You're like, this is one of my conspiracy theories. Yeah. Okay.
I do feel like the more I use deodorant, sometimes I'm like, ooh, I need to like either switch deodorant or I need to, you know, just to kind of give my body a break. Because after a while it's not effective. And I'm like, I just gotta do something else. But yeah, I would definitely be like no longer wear deodorant. Because then from a distance, like you said, I look like a pleasant person. But then as I got closer, you're like, why does she smell so bad? Like people wouldn't even know that it's me because I'm like, I got shaved.
They would
pits.
assume, right? Right, exactly. Yes. Yeah. Now, that makes sense. Yeah. No, I would pick the same. Cause also like, I figure I could just like wash my armpits several times a day. And probably like, you know, I'll probably spray perfume under there and cheat.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I feel like that would be not shaving. I mean, that would just look rough. A lot of the times,
like, you know, I don't get a lot of like leg hair, but whenever I don't shave and it's like the sun hits it at a certain angle, I'm like, oh wow, yeah, that looks, you know. And again,
like my face would just be like,
boof.
But like, yeah, and it would just like always look dirty and stuff. You know, like the guys we got guys will joke about them being like pube beards.
Yeah.
When they're mixed or black and like we've got those the curlier like hair and coarser. Yeah. It just doesn't. I don't know. It just doesn't look clean to me. I'm like, that's just it not.
Too. I mean, I think I've actually spoken to Aaron about this, right? Because it's like it's just a societal thing. It's not necessarily something that is true. You know.
Yeah. There's not. Well, I mean, there is some truth to it. Like, you know, the dudes that have the big beards, like, even if it's well kept, like, you have to really keep it. Like, you have to really do some, like, you know, with this, I don't have to do anything, right? I don't have to worry about food stuck in my beard.
That's
but
true.
like, if you have a big beard like that, you actually have to clean it though. Because otherwise, I mean, stuff does get lost in there. And that can smell.
I think it's funny how we, as humans, just like groom ourselves, you know? Like,
I mean, yeah, all animals do, right?
Right. I know. But it's like,
I mean, we just don't use our mouths.
We're just like, oh, my hair. Oh, my, like, it's so funny. Yeah. Like, I just think the whole process of that is funny.
Yeah. I mean, I guess so. Yeah. I feel it's pretty natural. I don't think about it that much. I guess I just think, I don't want to, I know, I'm like, I just don't want to smell. So I figure, like, you know, you shave, you use deodorant. Okay. What deodorant do you use? What brand?
I think it's Dove.
Okay. Yeah.
Is it Dove?
I don't know. Who are you asking?
I don't know. I think it's Dove, but
Okay.
It's a popular brand. It's not like one of those, you know, and it doesn't contain anything. Like, it's actually, I need something to make it, because I do feel like I stink. Okay, that's actually one of my many insecurities, is like, I'm always like, oh my God, do I smell? Oh my God, do I smell? You know? And I always feel like I forget to put on deodorant, and then you catch it too late. You're like, shh, now I smell.
See, I've noticed if my diet goes, like, if I'm eating crap, like I'm just not eating well at all.
Yeah.
My armpits will smell worse.
Yeah.
No, so like I feel like it's just whatever's coming out from you. And like, you know, you know, like different people who have different diets, like you tend to smell it off of them. Like I feel like that's the case with me. But I am embarrassingly used. I am so furious at the price of this deodorant. It is. I use it. Use? Native.
Oh, okay. At Target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's freaking like. I every time in my head I remember it as a price, and every time it shocks me at how stupidly expensive it is, and how pissed I am that this is like they've managed to make this a standard. It's just.
Yeah. I mean, everything I feel like is becoming so expensive, you know? You're just like, can I get away with not
everything? But come on, deodorant, like, well, I don't know what it's. I feel like I always think of it as $8, but I think it's like more like 14.
14. I know.
Yeah. I'm like, dear Lord,
I get the twin pack because I'm like, if I, you know, I mean, I don't know, just get it over with and it'll last me for a long time.
Right. I mean, it does last for a long time. So when you think of it that time, it's not that bad. But still, I'm just like, you know, I grew up with the Dove men or whatever, and you're like maybe at $3 or $4.
Right, $4. That's what mine costs. I think it's like $5, and I'm just like. And I've tried all those, like, you know, Toms or like the ones that don't, you know, that are supposed to be better for you. And they might be better for me, but they're not better for everyone around me, you know? So I'm like,
the natives really work for me. That's why I keep using them. Like, you know, there were those crystals at some point where you like rub those crystals under, you know, with the, I don't know, something on it. It was some weird stuff, but it was supposed to be all natural. Like they were like these, it's like those little crystal ball things, and they have, I guess, the liquid or something that goes on them. I don't know how they work.
I think those are like European ones. I don't see them
here. Okay, yeah.
I feel like in Europe they have those. It's like a roller ball.
Exactly. But
I used to have that in Suriname, and we use a lot of like European products. I've never seen them here.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think that never worked for me, but the native does.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, but anyway, that was very nice. So what is yours?
We both agree we would rather go without deodorant.
Yeah, without deodorant, then yes. Well, especially now that I'd saved like $14, so that's awesome.
If you go, exactly. So it's also just an economical decision.
Right, like, exactly. It makes
sense. That makes a lot more sense.
Now I'm kind of tempted to go that route.
Yeah, you're like, wait,
I'll keep shaving.
Let's try it.
Yeah, I'll keep shaving, and then I'll just, go that route.
I mean, I feel like maybe we should try it.
I have, and sometimes, like some days I get, again, it has to do a lot with my diet, what I'm eating. Like some days I'll be able to get away. I'm like, okay, that's not bad. Like it's doesn't smell horribly bad, and I check with Erin.
Yeah.
So it's not just me walking around thinking I smell great and I really don't. But then other days it's
You're
like,
like,
whoa,
am I?
no,
Do I smell?
yeah. Other days I need to double down.
Yeah, I know. It's like I don't know what's happening right now.
Well,
with my
especially in
hormones,
Florida.
Yes, yeah, and it's like
Yeah.
a lot. And I also feel like since I've had Ela, my
Yeah.
smell has changed.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm
See,
still
I feel
getting
like
used
Erin.
to it.
Yeah, I feel like Erin said that too. So
Yeah. All right.
yeah. All
Would
right.
you rather? This is relevant to the podcast. This is relevant to a dream I had last night.
Okay.
Would you rather find a rat in your kitchen or a
Okay.
roach in your bed? Both of them are horrible.
Yeah, but I'm definitely gonna go with rat in the kitchen.
A rat, though? Like, not even
yeah.
a mouse?
Yeah,
a
no.
full-on
I'd
rat?
rather. I'd much
In your
rather. Rats
kitchen?
don't super bother me. The only issue with rats is that if there's one, there's probably a lot of others.
And
But
if they're
you
in
know,
your kitchen, it's done. Like, your house is infested.
yes, but if a roach is in my bed, I'm not sleeping again.
Yeah.
Like I'm just not saying. So growing up, we had I had the garage door. We didn't have the fancy push the button and it opens. We had to lift it up, and I lifted it up at one point, and a roach fell into my shirt, and I ripped that shirt off so fast, and that's still kind of traumatized. So roaches are not my thing. Like I will handle it. I will throw it out. I can get over it mentally, but finding one in my bed and thinking if there's one, there could definitely be more, and I don't know where it came from. I need to sleep. Like I can handle a rat on a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
And you better like rats. I mean,
I don't know why I picked this one because I'm really having problem trying to figure out which one I want because both of them are horrible. Like ever since I was little, I've always roaches for me. I can't. Like that's my thing,
Yeah.
So I cannot. I had a dream last night actually that I went to the bathroom and I saw a roach and I tried to kill it and it fell and then it like tried to crawl up my leg and I woke up and I could not fall back to sleep because I'm like, this literally means that the cockroach is actually in my bed.
Yeah.
No, and so every little thing I felt, I was just like, ah.
And it's probably just like Mathieu's leg or something.
Yeah, literally. I kept twitching too, and he's like,
and you can like slap him away, like get off
me. There's a roach. There's a roach in the bed. No, so Sienna is not afraid of roaches. So normally I send her or Mathieu will do it. But I cannot. I am terrified. So like you said, if there's a roach in my bed, that would be bad. Like that I would be afraid to sleep for days.
Right.
But I also grew up in a rat infested house, and so that is an actual trauma of mine that I have with rats. So I'm like, I don't know if I saw one in the kitchen, I wouldn't be well.
Right. But the question is, how unwell would you be vis-a-vis the cockroach in the bed?
Honestly, if I had to choose, which we have to because it's a would you rather.
That's kind of the game, yeah.
Right. But I need you to understand like how terrified I am of roaches.
This was yours, Kate.
I know,
you brought this to the table.
But if I had to choose, then I would probably, oh my God, I can't even say it. I would probably choose like the roach in my bed. But that would be.
Oh wow. That's some serious trauma right there.
That is.
Okay.
Which surprising. I'm surprising myself by this answer because we thought we had a dead rat in our attic.
Yeah.
And I actually went up there to go see where the dead rat was, which if you have a dead rat, which, there could be live ones.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what in my mind possessed me to go up there?
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so
that's like the job that like, it's going to land on my shoulders. So I'm going to go do it. I'm not thrilled about it, but I'm going to go do it. But yeah, I mean, if you don't have to, I don't know why you would be the one to go do it.
We did it together.
But like, especially because you have something with rats, like, is it just like you felt nostalgic again? Because I know how nostalgic you are, and you were like,
I don't know what it was.
I need to see a rat.
I think I was getting pissed off by the smell. That I was like, now I'm pissed. Now I'm pissed.
Now you're like, forget this.
Yeah,
I'm gonna kill him again.
Yeah, I'm taking them all out. No, but I would maybe do just like roach in your bed.
Kate's going to put his little rat head on a stake and be like, don't any other rats come here.
Yeah, exactly. This is a lesson for all of you. No, but the story, I mean, I called an exterminator when I was 14 and she came in the house and she's like, yeah, smells like rats. And I was like, wow, this woman's like the real deal.
You should, honestly, you should have made it rat in your toilet because they're really good at memorizing paths and they can actually swim while in the toilet thing. So that would have been that would have made me. I'd still go to bed. I'd still go to cockroach in the bed.
If you would choose a rat in your toilet or a snake in your toilet, what would you choose?
Oh, rat.
Really?
Oh, rat. Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
Why are these animals so? Oh my God. Okay, if you could do.
Oh, now you're adding. You know what? One each. Okay, one each case.
Okay. So what's the verdict? I said roach in my bed, and you said rat in your kitchen.
Yeah, rat in the kitchen. Yeah, hands down. Yep.
Hopefully none of this happens. Let's knock on wood because I don't want to see a story on Instagram where you're like, oh my God, there's a rat in my kitchen, and I'm like, there's actually a roach in my bed. No.
Yeah, let's not. There's going to be now.
I'm telling you, they hear us. They're like,
they know. They're like, wouldn't it be ironic?
Right.
since we've appropriated their
living quarters. Let's go.
Well, I was going to say the name of their species. For our show, we kind of.
Oh, rats.
Yeah. They probably know what? We don't like that, so now.
Or they're like, wait, she's over her trauma. Let's go. No. Stay far away. Stay far away.
You know how rats think.
Yeah, I do know how they think, and they're not looking to be your friend.
All right.
Current event.
So we don't typically discuss these, but you sent this ahead of time, which was good because you knew that I would not have known anything about this.
Right.
So yeah.
Current
go ahead.
event is Jennifer Coolidge winning Best Supporting Actress in White Lotus at the Golden Globes.
Okay, so I saw White Lotus.
Yes.
I like White Lotus. I like the first one, like the second one.
Yeah. It's a great show.
It is.
About nothing and everything.
Right, and I was telling Aaron, I feel like it's a show where they were like, what if we made the sound designers the heroes? Like every scene.
I was actually gonna say, I was like, who was the main character in that show? I guess it's the
music because like every scene what I was telling Aaron, it was like it makes it seem almost like it's one of those supernatural shows where the venue itself is the main character. Like the venue itself.
You're anticipating something's going to happen in the venue and it's like, what am I watching?
And it's like the venue has some kind of like negative intent towards the characters and somehow it comes. And of course the fact that you're now connecting another White Lotus, So I'm interested, like, will they ever be like, oh yeah, there's a connection. There's a reason why it always happens at these White Lotuses, like what's the connection? But as far as her, like her character is just super uncomfortable for me. I'm like, and then so I watched that video and I don't really know, like the only thing I really know her from is Legally Blonde. Mm-hmm. And so I'd seen her there and I'm like, oh, okay, whatever, that's there. And no. And she was in an episode of Frasier.
Okay.
She was, she was really funny there. But, then when I saw the acceptance, I'm like, oh, she really talks like that.
That's really that's her. Like, it's not even that she's playing a character. She is that.
I'm like, she is like, has she done too many drugs or what?
I honestly, I was just telling Matu because she was also in The Watcher, which is on Netflix. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I love how she's getting a revival, right? Like, she has always been a character for sure. Like, even in Legally Blonde, I mean, iconic, right? Like, Bend and Snap. And in,
I don't even remember it, but yeah.
In American Pie, she was like Stifler's mom. Like, she...
okay.
she is like iconic, but like she said in the speech, it's always been these like little parts that just kept her going for a while, right? And it's like finally with The Watcher and especially with White Lotus, she's gotten this recognition that she deserves.
Okay.
But yeah, that, and then she's like, I love that she said like, I got killed off. Oops, spoiler alert.
Oh, you know? yeah. No,
so like it's not.
I just don't. I like. I know people were like really obsessed with her. I don't get the obsession. I don't know. Maybe it's just the nostalgic thing. So like, I don't really care that much. I don't know. But like, I think she's fine. Like, I don't have anything against her. I just don't understand the hype. Same. Like, I was very impartial to her. Yeah. Until the White Lotus. And then I was like, wait, this lady. I mean, the way that it happened, like her final scene. That was pretty perfect. Did you watch what he said about it afterwards at the end of that episode? I think Aaron actually told me, but I forgot. It was like she had to have done it that way, right? Yeah, where she like, her character just couldn't have been just killed off by another character. There's no other character good enough to kill her off. So like, it had to be done in a very her way. I mean, that's literally it. Yeah, and it really was, because it was also like a shock. You didn't really believe it because you were like, did she really? You're like, did I just watch? Yeah, like did she really not take the stairs down the back of the yacht? But honestly, how frustrating it was. It's like, I'm about to push you off. You know? Right, like, right. And, well, that's how I felt. Like, I almost want to push you off. That's how I felt about her character, because like I like struggle with people who are too hesitant about everything. Mm-hmm. So like this. Like, they tend to annoy me because I'm like, okay, like I'm about to do it for you. All right. If you don't stop. So like, her character is nothing but that. Like, it is, unsure about everything. And I can't stand that. Like, I cannot stand that. Right. So like, you're like, I'll push you off. Yeah. Like, at this point, you just deserve to go. Yes. Like, that's it. If you can't figure out how to get on that damn boat, and you see that there's steps right there, you need to go. Like, we need to, like, we're pushing you right now. Right, exactly. This is exactly it. And, you know, and you come out, like, shooting. The coming out shooting was great because it was, like, such a shocker for the whole thing, where you're like, oh, shit. Oh, okay. Oh, she just shot everybody, you know. And then, you know, it kind of, you had to piece together a lot of stuff, but yeah, it was a great show. It's fascinating because typically like these type of shows would annoy me because it's like, hint to a climax, nothing really happens, and then that last bit everything gets concentrated together, and it's not even really what you thought, but it still somehow has that good feeling, you know. So I felt like it was really well done. It was enjoyable. I love that. You know, her speech, I felt like okay, but I was shocked she was the same. I think it's a great same. I mean, I've never seen her in an interview until now. Like, I've never seen her outside of her characters until now. And you still haven't, because that's her. That's her. Yeah. And the thing is, like, I just think it's refreshing for her to have gotten her big, you know, I don't know if it's her big break, but to have finally gotten the recognition that she deserves, because she has been with us, all of us people for so long. She's entertained us in these little bits of things. Yeah. And I love seeing it for people who are kind of like older and have been in Hollywood for a long time, you know? So I think it's happening really more too, because I think storytelling is getting more robust, where you don't need the 30-something female, 30-something male. And they don't need to fit into that highest demographic because you get one or two movies a year. You have so much more that I feel like the storytelling is more robust, so you can include more characters, and more characters get to shine. Because like the other one that was who got an award was Michelle. I think her name is Michelle Yao. She's Asian. She played in a lot of different. I think she was in. Oh man, she's played in a lot of different things, but I've always liked her character, and she's done really well. But like, I guess she got an award now later in life. I think she's 60, 61. But like, I mean, it's like, she's awesome. She's got her own movie now too. So I think that's cool. But it comes with like more robust storytelling, and and stories that don't have to appeal to the biggest audience of like 18 to 20, 27 or whatever, you know? So I think that comes with it too. So I think we'll see a lot more of that as we go.
I send you the other interview too of like her afterwards where they're like, people are saying that she needs to host a Golden Globes.
Yeah.
And she was like, but I almost feel like she seems like the type of person that's like, look, I wasn't waiting for y'all to recognize me anyways. And the fact that now everyone's on my ass wanting to praise me, like, F you. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Maybe.
She would be like, I'm very impressed. Thank you very much. But it's like, please don't. Like, it was too late. You could have given this to me when I did my bit in Legally Blonde, you know? Now you want to? Like, she seems a little petty to me, but in the best possible way.
I don't know. I felt like she was kind of happy to be there, but at the same time, I could see a little bit of that. Yeah.
She was like, no one invited me to any parties, and now I'm getting invited all the time.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's definitely kind of, that's how it goes, I guess, with that kind of stuff, but yeah,
she's like sitting at her house, just like decline all the invites. Like, this is just to show you, like,
No. She's gonna show up there, but because she was hanging up flyers.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. She'd be like, "Oh, I'm sorry.
You invited me? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm not here for that.
I must have lost the invite in the mail. You know, like."
No, I'm not here. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't stay. Bye.
Yeah. And then she's like, I'm just gonna take this. And she like takes like the wine and the cheese. I'm gonna bring it back to my house. You know?
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Well,
that was it.
That was it. That's another great podcast that you can text me afterwards and you can be like, that was even better.
I think we did a great job.
Yeah. We'll just keep telling people that. Eventually they'll listen. Right. They'll be like, okay, if they keep saying they're doing such a great, they've got to have a reason.
They have to.
Let's listen to this. It'll be just like me and the Jennifer Coolidge thing, right? It's like, I don't understand why, but everybody's saying, so I guess I'll listen.
And I also feel like don't let it be about the Jennifer Coolidge thing. Like, don't wait until episode 100 to be like, it's great. Like, think that it's great now.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Start
exactly.
listening now.
Exactly. Because afterwards, at episode 100, we don't want you. I mean, just kidding. We really do, but like, whatever. Like, you know what I mean?
If you're gonna start listening once we get awards, it's too late. Like,
exactly.
Be on there now.
Get on the train. Get on the train while Kate still takes texts while she's podcasting. Okay. All right. Do that, or we're not interested.
Oh my god. Yeah, that was it. Episode 6.
That was good. Episode 6.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Episode 7 next.
We'll see you. We'll see you next week.
See you next week.